Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to this video. My name is João Zorro. I'm going to talk about how you can use Facebook Audience Insight tools to choose to find your perfect audience. Okay, so to access the audience insights, all you have to do is use this link. Okay, this URL. So grab it. It's down in the description. Okay. So you just copy and paste it here to your browser, and you are in. Okay, so choose an audience to start. Everyone on Facebook, people connected to your page. So when you are researching an audience and a niche, you choose this one. Okay, and then let me just guide you through the menus here. So on here on the top menu, you see that you have your ad account. So this is my personal ad account, because if I go back here I'm logged in my Facebook Business Manager account. So you see that I have a lot of accounts. So it depends if you have Facebook Business Manager account with several accounts, you see something similar to this. If you are on your personal account, you'll see here your name. Okay, so then you have here in the top menu, you have the chance to create new audiences, to open save audiences. Okay, and also if you want, you can click here and Facebook will give you a tour of the Facebook Audience Insight. Okay, and you have also here the chance to create a ad. On the left, you have here the section where you will be able to create your audience, and here on the right you will see all the data. Okay, so you have 4 sections. So the demographics, age and gender, relationship status, education level, and job titles. Then page likes, locations, so top cities, top countries, top languages, activities, frequency of activities, and device users. Okay, let me go back. Okay, and here you will see the size of the audience that you are creating. Okay, so first, location. So here it depends, of course, on which country you are targeting. So you can just enter here any country. We are going to leave it at it is, because we are going to target the United States. Then age and gender, we are going to we are not going to change anything, because we want to see exactly what our audience is. Okay, so we are going to leave it as 18 plus and gender all. And then here under the interests, we need to enter something. So let's suppose that I'm trying to research the yoga niche. Okay, and I want to see what is the perfect audience. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to enter interests that are related with the niche that you are researching. Here it's simple. You just type yoga, you click here, and you can see that you have an audience of 45 million to 50 million people. Okay, and here you will see that 75% are women, and the perfect age range is probably here between 25 to 44, maybe 54. Okay, so here you have down here you see 55% all Facebook. This means that women represent 55% of all people on Facebook, men represent 45. Okay, and these gray bars represent the size, or in this case the percentage of the age range on all Facebook. Okay, so if you see a blue bar higher or bigger, larger than the gray one, it means that you should focus on that age range. Okay, so this is what is happening here in the age range of 25 to 34. Okay, and the same here and here. So your target audience, in terms of gender and age, would be women between 25 and 64, which is not a surprise because we are talking about yoga. Okay, then you have here more information that can be useful. So you see that you see here that 54% are married. Okay, so you may want, if you want to narrow your audience, you can choose this interest and then intersect it with women that are married. Okay, and then you have your education level, so college and grad school. Okay, page likes, this will give you the top categories that are that people that like this interest also like. Okay, so women's clothing store, the Mint Julep boutique, okay, and specialty grocery stores, shopping and retail. So it means that you can play around with these pages and interests and see if you can target your audience in a different way. Okay, so page likes down here, so the same. So what you can do is you can, for instance, try to see if there's something that you can use when you are doing Facebook ad. Okay, this is a very broad niche. So yoga, it's very broad, so you also have here very broad, very large and broad pages. Okay, so for instance, we could choose here yoga pants instead of yoga. So this will be a smaller group. Okay, let's see, but I don't know why the data for this chart is currently unavailable. So sometimes this happens. So let me try to add something more here. So for instance, yoga journal. Okay, now we're good, and you see here that we have some other interests pages that can be interesting. For example, Lululemon, I think this is a brand, right? Yeah, so probably they do yoga gear, right? So you can try to target this interest to get to your audience. Okay, so the same with these Fabletics probably, and you would need to take a look at these other interests or pages slash interests that you have here. Okay, so if you go to locations, you see the top cities here, and you can click, you see the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but you can click here, see all, and you will see a bunch of cities. So top countries, of course, we selected only United States. Languages, you'll see English and Spanish, of course, and English UK. Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese here. Okay, activities. So this will tell you things that can be interesting. For instance, you see here that people who like these interests here are people that are very active on Facebook. So they place a lot of comments, they like a lot of posts, they share also post and they click on ads, okay, more than average. Because why? Because you see these blue bars are larger than the gray bars, okay. So this is a positive thing. This means that people that like this interest, so yoga journal and yoga pants, they react and engage more with Facebook content and ads, okay. And then down here, device users. So if you are doing Facebook ads, you can, for instance, here target only iPhones, because you see here that the blue bar it's much larger than the gray one, okay. And here desktop and mobile, so you would do that, you would do desktop and mobile, okay. So this is very interesting, okay. And then you can play around with this, and then you can, for instance, what you can do, usually I don't do it because I prefer doing it on the when I'm creating a Facebook ad, I prefer doing while I'm creating the ad, but you can do it here. For instance, we can choose women, okay, and then we can put here 25, 64, sorry, 54, okay. And you see here that you have an audience size between 2.5 million and 3 million, which is a lot. And you can now save this audience, okay. You click save, you give it a name, and then when you are doing an ad, you just need to get this audience, okay. So let's do this exercise with another niche, okay. Click all, and then 18, 65 plus, and delete this, okay. So let's, for instance, look at the fishing niche, okay. And let's add here another country, for instance, Canada, okay. So you can do this. So you now are looking at Canada and United States, okay. So here under the interests, you can type fishing, okay, and you have a very big audience, okay. And what you can see here, it's very hard to, you know that there are more men than women, so 58, okay, 42, but then under the age ranges, it's hard to see which ones are best. Probably these two here, okay. If you look here, so men, you see it down here, and you see that these blue bars are slightly larger than the gray ones. So probably I would choose, my perfect audience for fishing would be 35 men, 35 to 64, okay. Merit as well, okay. And high school, you have here some job titles, okay. Then page likes, you can start here and look for other interests that are related. So probably, I don't know the fishing niche, so I think this is probably a brand related with fishing. Yeah, it's not fishing, it's outdoors, but okay. So you could for instance also try to narrow a bit the niche or the interest, and you could choose this one, so fishing techniques. Let's remove the other one. So now you see this is smaller, okay. Demographics, and you see here that you have 78% men Okay, and now you clearly see that these two age range are the ones to go. So the perfect audience would be men 35 to 54. Okay, you could also add more interests here. So fishing, so for instance recreational fishing. You see that the age and gender profile didn't change. Okay, so probably this is the perfect audience for this niche. So men, you see 78%, and then 35 to 54. Probably you could go a bit higher. You see here that this this blue bar is larger than the gray one, so probably we could also include this age range, so 55 to 64. Okay, and let's go here to the activity. Okay, and here you see that this group is also very active on Facebook. They engage a lot with content on Facebook. So you see here pages liked, comments, post liked, post shared, and ad clicks. You see here that the blue bars are larger than the gray ones, meaning that they engage more than average. Okay, and that's a good thing. Also, you see here that they use mobile more, or only mobile only. Okay, and there is no huge difference between the type of mobile. So you see here iPhone and Android, but you can also test here if you are going to do Facebook advertising. You can choose, for instance, mobile only. Okay, so you see here that you have tons of information that you can use, and I really think that you should use this tool. This is a tool that is clearly underused, so you don't see lots of people using it, and it can give you an idea of what is your perfect audience. Okay, so guys, that's it. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so that you are notified each time I upload a new video. Okay, so once again, thank you. Bye bye.